We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, continuing a fight to hold support above the 430 area. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot sent out a bear indicator at 10:15 a.m. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision. And put options went up 140% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, continuing to fight to hold support. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow and what's going on with the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our AMD bot. Our AMD bot at 9:35 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with the SPY, the SP 500 index, doing a full transition from the dip area here to the rip area in today's pre-market after hitting the rip area to the dip area in yesterday's trading day. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY under a bear indicator in the second half of the day, dominating here at the 434.40 area. It did have a bull indicator in the pre-market from the 433.40 area, and a full transition happened there on 42 vision after hitting highs here of 436.40, not that far off of a key resistance we were watching towards the 437.50 area, and it rejected right off of it, where things started to drop sharply yesterday at the 436.70, 436.50 area. And now a bear indicator is dominating here on the 30-minute, and not only this one, but also on the 15-minute, right? We could see a bear indicator here at the 434.67 area. It tried coming back up, and it rejected where things consolidated and where the bull indicator popped up in the pre-market and fell even lower to newer lows. Now, we could see the SPY is fighting to stay above 430. It keeps on bouncing off that level, but now it's been rejecting multiple times around the 432 to 432.50 area, and that's going to be a crucial resistance in this tight range. Now, not only is it the 15-minute and the 30-minute under a bear indicator, but also on the 1 hour, guys, you could see a bear indicator popped up here at the 434.46 area, doing a full transition here from dark green bars to red. And the last piece missing, if this completes from the rip area from yesterday to today and going into Monday, is the white with red borders to do a full transition here on the 1 hour. But we're back under a bear indicator, canceling out that bull indicator from the pre-market that lasted from 433 to highs here of 436.43. And here it is, dominating with bear indicators on all 3 time frames. Now, we're going to talk about the key levels I would watch going into next week and what's going on with the inflow versus outflow in today's video. So here we are with the outflows dominating on the 30-minute after being under a bull indicator and getting canceled by a bear indicator that's dominating over the chart as well. You could see the outflows dominated all day. Now in the second half, these inflows are trying to pick back up, but it's still at negative 3.03 of outflows below the midpoint. Definitely something to not ignore here, that outflows are still dominating. It's going to take real strength for this to pull up, cross the midpoint to start to reflect any possible strength into these charts, and eventually cancel out that bear indicator with a possible bull indicator. Definitely something to not overlook. Now, in the bigger picture, when we look at this from the 1 hour, we could go ahead and see here how outflows have been dominating all day, and you could see how I tried crossing over in the pre-market and quickly things came back down, and inflows are trying to pick up here as well at the end of the day, but it's still at negative 0.403. Okay, negative 4.03. Definitely something to not overlook here, that outflows are dominating significantly here on the 30-minute and the 1 hour in the bigger picture, and they're both under bear indicators. Now, in the volatility of the 15-minute, we could see that inflows are trying to come back up. Things are consolidating here within this tight range of 430 to 432, and it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to cross over the midpoint, followed by a possible bull indicator in the process, right? So what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys. And if these outflows reject to the downside and they also pull down the 30-minute with it further away from the midpoint, away from it, turning green to red and going to the downside and reflecting that weakness into these charts, well, the first support is the 430 area. If that gets broken through, the next level I'll be watching is the 428 to 425 levels, okay? These are the key levels I'll be watching to the downside. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows to pick up here on the 30-minute as well as on the 1 hour, pull up towards the midpoint, continue green, and also reflect that strength into these charts. And the first resistance is the inflows crossing over here on the 15-minute as well, and then going ahead and reflecting that strength into these charts, and it would be the 432.50 area, the first resistance I would watch. If that gets broken through, the next level I'll be watching is the 435 area, and then above that is the recent highs up here of 437.50 to 438.50, okay? These are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial. I would not ignore them. And these inflow versus outflows, as the inflows are getting really close here on the 15-minute and they're starting to pick up on the 30-minute and the 1 hour. And I'm going to be on the lookout for possible bear indicators getting canceled by possible bull indicators, because all 3 right now are under bear indicators and outflows are dominating, right? The 15-minute, though, is getting really close, and I'm going to be watching that carefully if it could cross over and try to roll that over in that strength into the 30-minute as well. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.